Merry Christmas, Uncle George. And seasonings greetings to you. Man, Uncle G, you just really make me Christmas with this phone call. I just look forward to this call more than I just look forward to my pepper pot. It's true, Uncle G. I ain't gaffing you. Well, 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 how is everything over there? Oh, things cold over there? You fed up with the cold, Uncle George? Uncle G, it's Christmas time. How else you gonna get a white Christmas? And y'all always bragging how y'all better off over there. Taking out picture in your winter coat. And in the next picture, showing how smoke coming out your mouth when you're talking because of the same cold. Showing off how your house get white with the snow and how the snow falling off the roof. Pointing to the house and smiling in the picture you sent Auntie Swiney, but shoveling snow from your driveway. So, you have to take the bad with the good. And besides, I got plenty seasons over there, man. It can change soon. Over A, we used to got 2 seasons, remember? A rainy season and a sunny season. Now, Uncle George, with all this climate change, everything mix up. We only got 1 season over here now. What season is that? A hard guava season. And you know what guava does do to you, especially the green one. Well, since President Granger took over, we ain't gone green. So what else you expect? Nothing unripening in this place. Answer, the whole country constipated. We ain't getting any movement. Nothing ain't coming through. So everybody get on a strain. Uncle George, why you think people say irritable? It's because of the constant strain. Uncle George, if you can't do your business, you can't be happy. If the government ain't addressing it, of course the government addressing it. You don't think they're going to want we vote for them again in 2020 or 20, wherever? How they addressing it? Like you listen to the last budget, Uncle George. Finance Minister, Mr. Jordan, promised we more health professionals. Because they know you can't be healthy if you're constipated. And not only that, they promised we, hold on, I got this paper in my pocket somewhere here. I had it in my Bible, we were talking about it in church. Yes. Out of a budget of $267.1 billion, they're giving me an extra $500 on public assistance. Yes, Guyana dollars. And that is enough money to go and get your laxative that you're going to need. And they also giving out Christmas gifts to the children. Yes, it's a distraction. So while the parents struggling to get some movement, the children got some toys to play with. You remember Josie Singh? Yeah, the same Josie Singh who used to dig drain. Well, Josie, they are always smart, remember? And so now, he making some good dollars these days. He recently opened the Epsom salt shop, and everybody lining up. It's so here, Nami says so. Everybody lining up to get a little ounce or half ounce of Epsom salt. That is how the constipation got me. Do you remember in Mr. Bonham days when they is supposed to make the small man a real man? Them politicians just tell you a lot of things. I hear, and it's not me say so, but it got to be true. I hear that under this government, there can be a new symbol of the Guyana man, sitting on a toilet bowl waiting for things to come true. Listen, Uncle George, let me explain something to you on this blessed Christmas morning. I hear, and it's not me say so, but I think it's true. I hear corn calls gonna be selling in this country like mad. Yes, corn calls, Uncle George. Here, man, Uncle George, let me really explain this thing to you. When Jambalaya's son get into little problems with the law, he uses was to give them policeman a little something to help you out. And you know, Chucky used to got the load. All he had to give the policeman to help you out a little bit was 3 pack of corn calls he had in the backseat, and the police catch it. And was he small pack too? According to Chucky, the police take 1 pack of corn calls and put it in his left pocket. And he take a next pack of corn calls and he put it in his right pocket. And he start putting the third one. No, Uncle George. The police and eat it in front of Chucky. Chucky said that he checked the policeman in his side view mirror when he drive up the road a little bit. And that is when he see he popping it in his mouth fast, and gobbling it down like a turkey. And he lick his finger too. Uncle George, things ain't easy in this country, buddy. Take, for instance, Jason. Since he's small, he wanted to be a policeman. Why he wanted to be a policeman? Uncle George, because he always like a fried rice. And now he had to change his mind. Because nobody can afford to buy fried rice now. And Jason never liked corn calls, so he looking thin. So he had to give up his dream. In fact, all of you got to stop dreaming. Every time you try to dream in this country, you're getting nightmares. And sometimes you're making all this effort to build a dream. And it's like running on the spot, Uncle George, because you ain't going nowhere. And Uncle George, let me tell you about another incident when neighbor Sarah's son, Charlie, had a problem with the police too. Yes, the little one. Yes, he's the one who get married to Thick and Sweet. He had a problem with the police too. And he begged the policeman who stop him and take his book and who they go in and charge it to. He asked the policeman, if he can take a dal puri he got in the car because he broke. The policeman watch he serious and continue writing. Then Charlie said, in fact, officer, it's two dal puri I got here. But the police in Tekia. Charlie said, oh, we wish he had more dal puri in the car. Or money to even buy a fried rice self. Charlie said, he start for sweat. Because he said, you know, we gonna get this money for bail. And Charlie said, the policeman paused. And he start tapping the book with the pen and watching at Charlie hard. And then the policeman asked him, them two dal puri that you say you got there, they got sour upon them? And Charlie said, yes, officer, my wife put plenty sour upon them. And then the officer give him back his book. And he said, all right, I can take them. And the police take the dal puri and he check them too. And then he see the sour and he said, yes, it got sour upon them. And he tell Charlie, you may proceed, but he warn him to try and stop speeding. Uncle George, since then, Charlie always got two dal puri with sour in his car. And even if his wife in make, he just make sure he buy from Auntie Sati shop, who always has put plenty sour punch dal puri. Duh, Uncle George, is how bad things get in this country. And it's not me say so. Me ain't scandalizing nobody name. Me don't gossip, period. But this is what here, and a here is true. And if I lie half a Charlie. So when you hear we unstable, that is some of the things we're talking about. And another thing, you always after got cake and milk or drink in your house. And sometimes even a little beer, whether you can afford it or not. What's that all about? we living it up? No, Uncle George, not at all. That is to protect your life. Because when the bandits coming out, they're shooting you up. Because remember, you can't kill the bandits. The authorities say you got to aim to disable. But Uncle George, by the time you aim, you get disabled. And sometimes permanently too. So, you got to treat them with love. Because they want to kill you. So, as soon as they broke down your door, and remember, you can't do anything about it, right? You got to be smiling with a plate with a piece of cake and a glass of milk or drink and give it to them right away and welcome them to the house. Then you ask them what they want. Oh, please, Mr. Bandit, you're welcome, you're welcome. Please don't do me anything. We is big people. My wife's sick with pressure and me got sugar. Take food, and you eat. Like if there's Father Christmas. You're giving up the things you work hard for, the things you cherish. Here, let me tell you this, Uncle George. And I know this is going to shock you. Let me tell you how serious this is with these bandits them. A lady volunteered to give up she choker. She choker, Uncle George, when she see the bandits. She take off the cover and open it up. And she say, take 'em. I use 'em up. Me na care if he done, because me na want you kill me. And you know, Uncle George, how hard it is for make coconut choker. It's special. It like pepper pot at Christmas time. Another lady had she sauce and black pudding, and she share it out to all three of the bandits. And them bandits eat she sauce and black pudding like it going out of style, and still take away all she jewels. This thing happen around Christmas time of year. And the bandits, it's so here, it's not me say so, at gunpoint body, they say, Wabm, it's Christmas time, you don't bake nothing? Where the black cake then? Uncle George, I hear when they ask she do, then is when she faint away. I hear now from the time people hear bandits at the front door, let us take the aspirin. For what? For the heart attack, Uncle George? You think this is a joke? You think I lying? This man think I fooling him. Uncle George, they even got a book out right now. How to be nice to a bandit. This man think I lying to you. Check the bookstores. The book, the man who write the book, man, we name again. Garden. Yes. How to be nice to a bandit by Garden Weekneys. Uncle George, before you put down the phone on me again, you remember the banner Martin Paul? He uses was to live downstairs of Cousin Gerald. Well, he does make some of the nicest calendars in this country. And he done make he calendars for next year. But it got a problem. When Sati see the problem, she carry back the calendar to show ye the problem. And Martin said, everything all right with the calendar. And Sati said, no, it got 2 days missing. And then Martin look at she and he said, nothing is wrong with the calendar. And no, it got the 25th and the 26th of December missing. But he said, Sati, you ain't know Christmas dead in this country? It's true, Uncle George. Christmas this year flat like a bake. And people ain't even got the money to buy the saltfish to eat it with. That is why I did telling you, Uncle George, I should have be the next president of this country.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. My fellow Bangamites, thank you, thank you. And even the non-Bangamites that I see present here, I thank you also for this massive turnout. You have turned out today like rice in a silo. I welcome you with a warm heart after this meeting. This is an emotional moment for me. Never did I expect so plenty support like peas in all year's night cook-up. This gives me the heart to know that I will be allowed to do much for this country and to put Guyana back on the map of recognition. Fellow Bangamites, that you have turned out for me in such plenty numbers is a sign, my people, that this government gots to go, and that you recognize that your rights are being trampled upon. And I thank you for your confidence. Let me assure you, my fellow Bangamites, that I have the fortitude in me. I, Stanislas Prakash Goraya, presidential candidate of the PPM, the People's Power Movement. Yes, my people, I, Stanislas Prakash Goraya, have what it takes to move this country forward and make you proud of me as your choice as president of this country in 2020 or 20, wherever, and beyond. And so I must tell you that last year, I, Stanislas Prakash Goraya, and so I must tell you that last year,
Stanislas, Stan, we love you.
thank you.
Stanislas.
And I was saying, and so I must tell you that last year, I, Stanislas Prakash Goraya, thank you. Like I was saying, Bangamites, that last year, I had a dream. Yes, last year, I had a dream like the late Dr. Martin Luther King's. I dreamed it, that one day I can be the president for you. And then and only then all Bangamaris, big and small, can be able to sit down at the table with the snappers, the Gilbacos, the Assas and the Uris of this country. For the first time, fresh water and salt water will flow together as one. When the salt water and the sweet water start to flow together, there will be no blood in the mix. So comrades, all this scatteration gone done. And so, under my leadership, there will be no more feelings of rankness among the fishes, because it's the feelings of rankness that scars the scatteration. And so, like the late, great Mr. Mahatma Gandhi, I can make peace pour like dal at a wedding house. Peace will flow like water in the Atlantic, and peace will spread like syrup on a snow cone. I can now quote the late Mr. Gandhi, who said it. I wrote them down for remember. First, them ignore you. Then them laugh at you. Then them fight you. Then you win. And we, the Bangameri party, will win the next elections. And we won't thief the millions of US money and tell you, we forget to tell you what we do with it. You ever hear anything, sir? We gonna be the honest party. And we gonna be the honest politicians. They're saying, my fellow Bangamites, that Guyana, they're on the move. But the facts of the matter is the economy is constipated. And we need a stimulus to help with the movement. But here is what happening, my fellow peoples. The oil would have helped the constipation. It would have helped things to slide along. We wouldn't have on this train pushing for let something happen. But the oil ain't coming either. The government spending a whole set of time waiting for the oil, and time is money. So while the arse is starving, the grass ain't going, or somebody thieving the grass, or forgetting to tell you where they're storing it, or if they get any grass in the first place. While we dead out here waiting for this oil. It's best that they invest in castor oil. Fellow Bangamites, these people ain't got sense. You want to tell me they ain't got nobody in the cabinet who could have think about investing in a stimulus package? Yes, comrades, a stimulus to help get Guyana on the move. I repeat, comrades, you want to tell me they ain't got nobody in the cabinet who could think about investing in a Senapad industry? Fellow Bangamites and non-Bangamites too, a Senapad industry would have had this whole country moving. Man, Guyana would have really depth on the move. The Senapad industry can be the biggest industry in the country. Bigger than sugar and bigger than rice. Because Bangamites, under the past and present government, sugar and rice catching ass. Dearly beloved Bangamites, we ain't talking yet about the sister industry. The sister industry. Here, watch. They ain't got no economists on the face of this earth. Not Jordan, not Jagdio, not Greenwich, not even Thomas. Who can tell me that the toilet paper industry will not follow close behind the Senapad industry? And if you think I don't know economics, let me tell you something else. I, Stanislas Prakash Garaya, better than the Minister of Finance when it comes to economics. Because they don't know how to get industries spinning off of what they're doing. This, my fellow Bangamites, gonna trigger a boom talking about the Senapad and the toilet paper industry. This gonna trigger a boom in the construction industry because of the sudden demand in the Senapad industry. We can be the biggest toilet making country in the world. We gonna need a toilet in every nooks and crannies. And talk about value added, beloved Bangamites and non-Bangamites. Talk about adding value to your Senapad. we can manufacture the world's best centipede chocolate. We can take the raw centipede and make chocolate with it. We can call it what we can call it? Oh yes, we can call it Senachok.
Introducing Senachok, a combination of nature's perfect blends and the power of science at its peak of knowledge in the study of taste. Unwrap one of life's easy pleasures. Senachok helps you find your way with an ease and comfort. Enjoy the smooth, cushy comfort of nature's best. Senachok, Guyana's original and only laxative. We start the flow, you simply go. Senachok, get moving, Guyana.
Yeah, Senachok. Senachok. But my fellow Bangamites, this government ain't doing enough to excavate the problem. That is why we stick up. So the country cannot be exculpated from the problem. My fellow Bangamites, this can only be undertaken by your party, the Bangameri Party, under the leadership of Stanislas Prakash Garaya, and that is me. Things so bleak in this country, my fellow Bangamites. We must be the only nation on the earth that got two darkest night, which is why we got two Diwalis. And because darkness can cause accident, we got a lot of people walking around the place in Guyana injured, yeah? Hurt. They got on cast too. When you got to the accident and emergency section of the Georgetown Hospital, you just hear the hollering out for pain, and you just hear what happening to them. You remember Ras Cotley, my fellow Bangamites? He uses was to sell by Poonam shop. I told. Well, Mr. Ras Cotley mother couldn't even cook for her daughter when she come back from the stateside because she lost her arm. And it got to be true. Because for some people, it costing you an arm and a leg to live in this country. The economy amputating you, cutting you off from living in this country. You can't function because you get cut off, so you can't reach out to people anymore. So much has been tried in this country and so much has failed. But we know, fellow Bangamites, that most of the isms have failed us and around the world. Capitalism has failed. Socialism has failed. Marxism has failed. Fascism and Leningism have also failed. The only ism to take the place of the other failed isms is Bangamism. We will be propagating the Bangamite philosophy and ideology. Capitalism has failed. There are too many people in this world who are poor and are becoming poorer. Capitalism has failed us. Socialism has failed us. Because these two ideologies in practice leaving the poor man out. The Bangamites are suffering too much. This kind of suffering has to end. The Bangamites have to band together, stay together, and swim together in what will be a new dispensation when it comes to ideology. We will not be like this government. I promise you, my peoples. With this government and the past government, things are hard. Everything taking so long for come true. And so hard for even pass. Even I'll in come true. We need no treasury in this situation. Comrades, we need a ministry of suppository. And so I come to you, my fellow Bangamites, at a time when the mange of poverty is taking over. I come to you at a time when the mange of stray dogism is spreading like socialism. It is being handed down like food stamps. I come at a time when the fleas of opportunism are biting, sucking our lifeblood. Guyana seems to be going to the dogs. And if you don't believe me, take a look around, my peoples, and tell me what you see. Is a dog food stand at every corner. I thank you. Vote for me. I thank you.
Won't you hear to sing these songs of freedom? Is all I ever have. Redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery.